Seniors, don't skip this at night or your muscles will fade away. The silent muscle loss epidemic. Did you know that after the age of 60, most people lose up to 3% of their muscle strength every single year? It doesn't happen because of age alone, it's actually due to something most seniors don't realize. It's a silent process that takes place while you sleep, and it's robbing you of your strength, your mobility, and your independence. Have you ever woken up feeling weaker than you did the day before? Or maybe you've noticed that simple activities like walking, climbing stairs, or picking something up off the floor have become harder over time? If you have, you're not alone, and this isn't something you just have to accept as part of getting older. There's a very specific reason for this, and it's something you can control. Here's the thing. Muscle loss in seniors is one of the most overlooked issues in aging. It's not just about the physical strength you lose, it's about the huge impact it has on your quality of life. This muscle loss, which can start as early as age 30, accelerates after 60, and it's something most people don't even notice until it's too late. It's the reason why seniors often lose their balance, become more prone to falls, and experience increasing difficulties with everyday tasks. But what if I told you that with just a few changes to your nighttime routine, you could stop this muscle breakdown in its tracks? That's right. By taking specific vitamins before bed, you can actually help your muscles repair, rebuild, and retain their strength while you sleep. No, it's not magic, it's science. In today's video, we're going to dive deep into the 7 most powerful vitamins that every senior should take before bed. These are backed by real, peer-reviewed research, studies conducted with seniors just like you. We'll talk about why they work, how they can prevent muscle loss, and how they fit into a simple nightly routine that could completely transform how you feel when you wake up each day. So, if you've been feeling more tired, more weak, or just not as sharp as you used to, stick around. We're about to break down the essential vitamins you need to restore your strength, improve your balance, and protect your independence, starting tonight. And trust me, this isn't something you want to miss. So, grab a cup of tea, get comfortable, and let's dive in. By the end of this video, you'll be armed with the knowledge to make a real difference in your health. The science of muscle loss in seniors. As we age, our body's ability to repair and maintain muscle tissue diminishes, leading to a gradual weakening of muscle fibers. This process, which is commonly referred to as sarcopenia, is much more than just a natural consequence of aging. Sarcopenia refers to the age-related loss of muscle mass and function, and it typically starts around the age of 30, accelerating after 60. What's interesting, though, is that it isn't just the passage of time that contributes to muscle loss, it's the underlying nutritional deficiencies that many seniors unknowingly experience. As we get older, our bodies become less efficient at absorbing and utilizing the essential vitamins and minerals that our muscles need to stay strong. Vitamins like B12, D3, magnesium, and others are critical for muscle function and repair. But as we age, we often fail to get enough of them. The result? Our muscles begin to deteriorate, leading to not just physical weakness, but also a range of other health problems. What's truly concerning about sarcopenia is how insidious it is. It doesn't happen overnight, and often, it's hard to notice until the effects are severe. Many seniors don't realize that the small decreases in muscle strength that happen gradually are the first signs of a much bigger problem. These minor shifts might start with things like difficulty lifting a heavy bag, a slight wobble while walking, or feeling winded after climbing a few stairs. But these early signs, if left unchecked, can lead to much bigger issues. For example, weakened muscles contribute significantly to balance problems. When our muscles aren't functioning properly, it becomes harder to maintain a stable posture, and we're more likely to fall. In fact, falls are one of the leading causes of injury and hospitalization in seniors, and they can have life-altering consequences. But it doesn't end there. Muscle loss also contributes to frailty, which impacts everything from your ability to get out of a chair to simply carrying groceries. As muscle strength declines, many seniors start to feel less independent, and in some cases, they may even require assistance with daily activities. Now, here's something a lot of people don't realize. Muscle loss doesn't just affect your physical strength, it impacts other aspects of your health as well. Muscle plays a crucial role in regulating metabolism, stabilizing blood sugar, and supporting your immune system. When muscles weaken, these systems are less efficient, leading to more health problems. For example, weakened muscle tissue can affect the body's ability to process glucose effectively, increasing the risk of type 2 diabetes. And there's more. Studies have shown that muscle loss also leads to changes in posture and walking patterns, which in turn can contribute to joint pain and even arthritis. That's why muscle loss doesn't just affect your strength, it can lead to a cascade of health issues that impact your overall quality of life. Over time, this cycle becomes harder to break, and many seniors find themselves stuck in a loop of declining health. This is where the power of nutrition comes into play. The good news is that muscle loss, while inevitable to some extent, doesn't have to be severe or debilitating. With the right vitamins and minerals, it's possible to slow down this process and even reverse some of the damage. By ensuring that you're getting the nutrients your body needs to rebuild and repair muscle tissue, particularly those key vitamins we'll be discussing today, you can significantly slow down muscle loss and maintain a level of strength and independence that most people think is out of reach as they age. In fact, many of the symptoms of sarcopenia can be addressed with simple changes to your diet and supplementation routine. The key is to take action before the damage becomes irreversible. It's not just about lifting weights or getting in more exercise, it's about making sure your body has the building blocks it needs to repair itself overnight. This is exactly what we're going to talk about in the next section. And I'll share with you the most critical vitamins to take before bed to help you protect and maintain your muscle mass. Importance of vitamins for muscle repair. Nighttime is when your muscles undergo repair and growth. When you sleep, your body enters a phase where it focuses on recovery. It's a crucial time for tissue repair, especially for muscle fibers that may have been strained during the day. However, if you're missing the right vitamins, this vital repair process gets disrupted, and muscle loss accelerates. Without the proper nutrients, your body doesn't have the necessary building blocks to recover fully, leading to a gradual decline in muscle mass and strength. This is why the right vitamins are essential, especially when you're winding down for the night. Magnesium, one of the most important vitamins, or rather, minerals, that plays a key role in muscle repair is magnesium. Now, magnesium is often overlooked when it comes to muscle health, but it's absolutely critical. Magnesium helps your muscles relax, which is essential for preventing cramps and promoting recovery. It's like a natural, calm signal to your muscles after they've been used throughout the day. Magnesium also plays a pivotal role in hydration. When your muscles are well hydrated, they're more flexible, less prone to cramping, and they recover faster. But here's where it gets interesting. Not all forms of magnesium are created equal. Magnesium glycinate is one of the best forms of magnesium for muscle repair because it's easily absorbed by your body. This means it gets to your muscles more efficiently, making it a game changer for anyone experiencing muscle stiffness or cramping, especially seniors. I had a patient, let's call him Mr. Thompson, who came to me complaining of constant leg cramps at night. He was in his late 60s, and it was affecting his sleep quality and his ability to move around during the day. After discussing his health, we decided to try adding magnesium glycinate to his nightly routine, about 30 minutes before bed, with a small glass of warm water. Within a week, Mr. Thompson came back to me with some great news. Not only had the cramps significantly reduced, but he also reported waking up feeling more refreshed and with more energy in the morning. His mobility improved, and he was able to get back to doing some light activities that he had been avoiding due to the discomfort of cramps. It wasn't magic, it was good science at work. Magnesium glycinate helped his body relax and recover during the night, allowing his muscles to regain strength and function. The benefits of magnesium go beyond just reducing cramps. It helps activate a family of enzymes that play a role in stabilizing cell hydration and improving oxygen use within muscle tissue. Without enough magnesium, the muscle fibers can become tight and dehydrated, making them weaker and more prone to injury. This is why magnesium is so important for seniors. It addresses not only muscle recovery but also overall muscle function and hydration. Here's something that's often overlooked. Magnesium is so vital, yet it's not something we always think about when considering muscle health. Many seniors don't realize that magnesium deficiency is common, especially because the absorption of magnesium tends to decrease with age. This can lead to muscle cramps, fatigue, and even more serious issues like bone weakness. But the good news is that correcting this deficiency is relatively simple. Magnesium glycinate is a fantastic supplement to incorporate before bed. It's gentle on the stomach, unlike other forms of magnesium, and it's highly bioavailable, meaning your body can actually use it. The real transformation comes when you start taking it consistently. Your muscles begin to relax more effectively, reducing tension, cramps, and fatigue. And this makes a huge difference, especially in the mornings when you need that extra energy and mobility to get through your day. When we take magnesium glycinate, we're essentially giving our muscles the opportunity to repair and recover overnight. It helps prevent tightness, cramps, and dehydration within muscle fibers, 3 things that can cause discomfort and accelerate muscle breakdown over time. By supporting muscle relaxation and improving hydration, magnesium becomes an essential part of maintaining your strength, mobility, and overall independence as you age. Key vitamins for muscle strength. Vitamin B12. Vitamin B12 plays a crucial role in nerve function and muscle coordination. It's responsible for the proper functioning of the nervous system, including the signals sent from your brain to your muscles. Without enough B12, those signals become weak and disjointed, leading to muscle weakness, poor coordination, and in some cases, difficulty with balance. For seniors, B12 deficiency is especially concerning because as we age, our stomach acid levels decrease, which is necessary for absorbing B12 from food. This often leads to a silent deficiency, where the symptoms may not be immediately obvious, but over time they can significantly affect muscle function. For example, I worked with a 70-year-old patient, Mr. Jackson, whose balance had been getting progressively worse over the years. He had trouble walking without support, and he was constantly worried about falling. After reviewing his blood work, we found that he was deficient in B12. I recommended that he start taking methyl B12, the active form of B12 that doesn't require stomach acid to be absorbed. Within just a few weeks, Mr. Jackson reported a noticeable improvement in his walking stability. He also had more energy during the day, which improved his overall quality of life. This is a prime example of how B12, a simple vitamin, can have a profound effect on muscle control and balance. It's not just about energy, it's about improving coordination and functionality, something many seniors are missing out on due to B12 deficiency. Vitamin D3. Now let's talk about vitamin D3, often called the sunshine vitamin. Vitamin D3 does more than just support bone health, it's essential for muscle function too. It activates specific genes in muscle cells that help preserve strength, promote muscle growth, and repair muscle tissue. One of the biggest challenges as we age is that our bodies become less efficient at producing and absorbing vitamin D, especially from sunlight. Seniors with low levels of vitamin D3 are at much greater risk of muscle loss, frailty, and falls. A study from the Journal of Clinical Endocrinology found that seniors who took 2.000 IU of D3 daily for 12 weeks saw an 18% increase in lower limb strength. Low levels of D3 are also linked to an increased risk of falls, which, as we know, can be devastating for seniors. The thing is, many seniors make the mistake of taking D3 without considering how it's absorbed. D3 is a fat-soluble vitamin, which means it needs fat to be properly absorbed by the body. Taking D3 without any fat source significantly reduces its effectiveness. Here's a tip. To get the most out of your D3 supplement, pair it with a fat source, like a spoonful of peanut butter or a slice of avocado. This small adjustment can increase absorption by up to 60%. It's a simple change that can make a huge difference in how effective your D3 supplement is in preserving muscle strength and function. Protecting muscles from damage. Vitamin E. Next, let's talk about vitamin E. Many people associate vitamin E with skin health, but it's also an essential vitamin for muscle recovery, especially when it comes to protecting your muscle tissue from oxidative stress. Oxidative stress happens when there is an imbalance between free radicals and antioxidants in your body. This imbalance causes damage to your muscle cells, making them weaker and more prone to injury. While your body is in repair mode overnight, oxidative stress can actually accelerate muscle breakdown, which is why vitamin E's role in muscle health is so important. Vitamin E works as a powerful antioxidant, protecting your muscle cells from the damaging effects of free radicals and inflammation. It acts as a shield, preventing oxidative damage during the repair phase of muscle growth that occurs while you sleep. This is why I always recommend vitamin E to seniors who are recovering from muscle soreness, injury, or even general physical activity. I remember one of my clients, Mr. Davis, who had been struggling with muscle soreness after even light activities. No matter how gentle his exercise routine was, his muscles were fatigued and achy. After adding vitamin E to his supplement routine, we saw a noticeable improvement. Over time, his muscle fatigue diminished, and he could recover more quickly after workouts. He was able to do more, feel better, and ultimately, his overall strength improved. If you're not already taking vitamin E, it's an essential antioxidant that helps protect your muscles and improves recovery. Vitamin B6. Vitamin B6 is another often overlooked but incredibly important vitamin for muscle health. It's a key player in protein metabolism, helping your body convert the protein you consume into real muscle tissue. Without enough B6, your body can't efficiently use the protein from your diet, and that means your muscles aren't getting the support they need to rebuild and grow. I've seen this firsthand with a senior athlete I worked with, Mrs. Lee, who was struggling to gain muscle despite eating a protein-rich diet. She was consistently eating eggs, chicken, and other sources of protein, but still wasn't seeing the results she expected. After checking her B6 levels, we found she was deficient. I recommended adding a B6 supplement in its active form, P5P, and within just a few weeks, Mrs. Lee noticed a significant difference. Not only was she able to recover from workouts more effectively, but she also started to see an increase in her muscle mass. B6 isn't just about building muscle, it's also about preserving it. If you're not getting enough B6, your body will struggle to process protein, leading to muscle loss and slower recovery. This is particularly important for seniors because maintaining lean muscle mass is critical for overall health, strength, and mobility. Collagen and repair at night. Vitamin C. Vitamin C isn't just important for preventing colds, it plays a vital role in muscle recovery and collagen production. Collagen is the structural protein that holds your muscles, skin, and joints together. It's the building block for connective tissue. And as we age, our bodies naturally produce less collagen. This decline in collagen production can lead to joint stiffness, slower muscle recovery, and more frequent muscle injuries. For seniors, vitamin C is especially crucial. Not only does it support the immune system, but it also helps improve joint mobility and enhance muscle strength by promoting collagen synthesis. Think of collagen as the scaffolding that supports your muscles and joints. Without enough collagen, your muscles can become weaker and more prone to injury. This is why vitamin C is often a cornerstone in muscle recovery regimens for older adults. I recommend vitamin C to almost all my senior patients because it works wonders for collagen production, which is essential for both joint health and muscle recovery. When you increase your collagen production, you're not just supporting your joints, you're giving your muscles the framework they need to rebuild and stay strong. Let me share an example of how vitamin C has helped one of my patients. Mrs. Thompson, a 68-year-old woman, came to me complaining of persistent joint stiffness. She loved taking daily walks, but she noticed that even after short walks, her joints, particularly in her knees, would feel sore, and the recovery time would take longer. After examining her, I recommended that she add a vitamin C supplement to her routine, especially before bed, to boost her collagen production and help with recovery. After just a couple of weeks, Mrs. Thompson noticed a significant difference. Her joint pain had reduced, and she felt much more mobile. Even better, her recovery after walks improved. She wasn't waking up feeling as stiff, and she was able to walk longer distances with less discomfort. This improvement in joint mobility and muscle strength can be directly attributed to the collagen boost that vitamin C provided. The beauty of vitamin C is that it not only supports your immune system but also accelerates recovery and keeps your muscles and joints in top shape as you age. The most overlooked but crucial vitamin, Vitamin K2. Vitamin K2. When it comes to maintaining muscle strength and bone density, there's one vitamin that often gets overlooked: vitamin K2. Vitamin K2 is crucial because it plays a key role in calcium metabolism. Without enough K2, calcium can end up in the wrong places, like the arteries, rather than being properly directed to the bones and muscles where it's needed. This misdirection of calcium can lead to weakened muscles, joint pain, and even increased risk of heart disease. K2 helps activate proteins that guide calcium into the bones and muscle matrix, strengthening both. By making sure calcium is being deposited where it should be, K2 helps improve muscle density and overall muscle function. It's especially important for seniors because as we age, calcium absorption becomes less efficient. Without K2, calcium tends to accumulate in the arteries, leading to stiffened arteries and weaker bones and muscles. One of the most common reasons for muscle weakness in seniors is improper calcium regulation. When calcium isn't being directed to your bones and muscles properly, you'll often experience muscle weakness and joint discomfort. That's where vitamin K2 comes in. It ensures that calcium reaches the right places, supporting muscle strength and mobility. I've had many seniors benefit from adding K2 to their routine, especially when they've had a history of joint pain or poor muscle function. After introducing K2 to a senior patient's regimen, I noticed a remarkable improvement in their leg strength and balance. I remember a patient of mine, Mr. Green, a 74-year-old man who had been dealing with muscle weakness and poor balance for some time. Despite following a healthy diet and doing regular physical therapy, his leg strength remained weak, and he had trouble with mobility. After reviewing his health and supplementation, I found that he wasn't getting enough vitamin K2. After adding K2 to his routine, Mr. Green started to see a noticeable improvement in his leg strength and balance. Within a few weeks, he reported that he felt more stable on his feet and was able to walk longer distances without feeling fatigued. This improvement in his leg strength was a direct result of calcium being properly directed to his bones and muscles. Thanks to K2, his experience is a testament to the power of K2 in muscle and bone health. Many seniors overlook this crucial vitamin, but it's truly a game changer for preserving muscle strength and overall mobility. Recap of key vitamins and their nighttime importance. Let's quickly recap the 7 essential vitamins and minerals that are vital for muscle repair and strength, especially when taken before bed. 1. Magnesium. It helps your muscles relax and recover overnight. Magnesium glycinate is especially important as it's easily absorbed and directly supports muscle hydration and repair. 2. Vitamin B12. This vitamin powers the communication between your brain and muscles, ensuring you maintain coordination, balance, and strength as you age. 3. Vitamin D3. It's critical for activating the genes in your muscle cells that support growth and repair. It also helps preserve muscle strength by stimulating protein synthesis. 4. Vitamin E. As an antioxidant, it protects your muscles from oxidative stress during the repair process that happens at night. It helps reduce inflammation and accelerates muscle recovery. 5. Vitamin B6. This vitamin is key for protein metabolism, ensuring that the protein you eat is properly converted into muscle tissue. Without enough B6, muscle repair and growth can slow down. 6. Vitamin C. This vitamin supports collagen production, which is essential for keeping your joints and muscles healthy. It's particularly important for improving muscle recovery and joint mobility. 7. Vitamin K2. K2 helps direct calcium to your bones and muscles, ensuring that it supports strength and function, rather than accumulating in your arteries, where it can do harm. Each of these vitamins plays a unique role in supporting your muscle health. When taken before bed, they work together to create the ideal environment for muscle repair and regeneration. The beauty of these vitamins is that they don't just help prevent muscle loss, they actively contribute to rebuilding your muscle strength, restoring your energy, and allowing you to feel more independent and capable of maintaining your daily activities. When you combine these 7 vitamins into your nightly routine, you're not just preventing muscle loss, you're actively working towards rebuilding your muscle strength. I can't stress this enough. Consistency is key. These vitamins work together, and when taken at the right time, before bed, they help your body heal while you sleep. when muscle repair is at its peak. By ensuring that you have the right nutrients on board, you'll start noticing improvements not just in your muscles, but in your overall energy levels and well-being. Over time, these small changes in your nightly routine can lead to bigger improvements in your life. Imagine waking up with fewer aches, better balance, and more confidence to move through your day. You'll feel stronger, more capable, and more independent, something that becomes even more precious as we age. Now, let's take a moment to hear some real-life success stories from seniors who've seen significant improvements by incorporating these vitamins into their daily routine. Take Jack, a 72-year-old who had been struggling with constant muscle weakness for years. He was frequently fatigued, his muscles were always sore, and walking without assistance had become difficult. After Jack started taking magnesium, vitamin B12, and vitamin D3 before bed, he began noticing some incredible changes. His sleep improved, he had fewer leg cramps, and his walking stability drastically improved. Within a few weeks, Jack was able to walk longer distances on his own, without the constant fear of falling. Another patient, Mrs. Harris, in her late 60s, had been dealing with stiffness and discomfort in her knees, which affected her ability to do the things she loved, like gardening. After adding vitamin C and K2 to her routine, she reported feeling more flexible and noticed less pain after her daily activities. Not only that, but her recovery time was faster, and she felt more energized. These are just two examples, but they represent a powerful reality. By taking the right vitamins, seniors can regain their strength, improve their mobility, and reclaim their independence. It's not just about adding supplements to your routine, it's about making strategic changes that support your body's natural repair processes and enhance your quality of life. Now that you know the key vitamins for muscle repair and strength, it's time to take action. Don't wait for muscle weakness to catch up with you. Start tonight. Take magnesium, B12, and vitamin D3 before bed and see the difference in just a few weeks. You'll feel stronger, more energized, and more capable of maintaining your independence. Remember, when you're adding these vitamins to your routine, you're not just taking supplements, you're investing in your future health. You're investing in your strength, your mobility, and most importantly, your independence. As we age, maintaining our strength and quality of life should be our top priority. Don't wait until tomorrow. Start tonight. The sooner you make these changes, the sooner you'll begin to feel the benefits. If you found this video helpful, please hit the like button and share it with someone who could benefit from this information. Don't forget to subscribe for more tips on maintaining your health and vitality during your senior years. We'll continue bringing you science-backed advice to help you live a strong, independent, and fulfilling life.